Hey, what's going on? Today I got us a DC Multiverse 3-pack. Clayface, Batman, and Batwoman. And let's check out the box, as always. Kind of plain Jane. Does have the gold label. You know, kind of boring. The side, I mean, it's not bad. And then the back's pretty cool. It's not horrible. You know, it is what it is. It looks pretty cool. Clayface looks pretty badass. And the other side, and then you all know the bottom is boring, as always. I got me and my RC. Did anybody else have a My Buddy when you were younger? Yeah, somebody in my family thought that would have been a good idea to get me a My Buddy doll. You know, we all seen Chucky. Let's tear into this bad boy. There you go, boy. Sorry, Charles. Down there sleeping. Well, here's the big blister pack. There's the big blister pack. Man, Clayface is humongous. Let's set him to the side right now. They look pretty good. Pretty nice looking figures, honestly. So there's Batman and Batwoman. There's Clayface. And I don't think I mentioned, this is Rebirth. DC Rebirth, I believe. Yes. I knew about it. I had, I think they had some cartoons, some movies. And a few, I'm sure they got comics out there. I always did know about the Rebirth, but I always knew about the Rebirth, but I never got into it, but they are really cool figures. They're really good, the couple movies I've seen. And I tell you what, the DC animation movies they're just radical. I really, really, really do. I've liked every one I've seen. Like if you ain't seen, the one I've liked one of the most is that Gaslight. What the hell's that called? Gotham by Gaslight. That one's cool because it's like way back in the day, like horse and buggy, shit like that. It's very, very cool. Anybody ain't seen that, check that one out. Alright, let me get these out of the packs, and I'll be back. Alrighty, here they are. I can't believe how big and heavy Clayface is. He's huge. Alright, let's start out with start out with Batman. Get him a going. All right. Now, I do like the way he looks. I mean, he's not. Hold on. I think I got a batarang stuck in my elbow. Excuse me. Let me set that over there. I have seen this figure, the Rebirth, a few times. I looked around. I thought I had one, but surprisingly, I don't. But I do know that he's darker. He's a darker color, more really dark gray or black. I do kind of wish maybe they would have made more shadows, on the suit, but it still looks really good. It's not a horrible design. It don't look horrible. I do notice that the arms are real loose, which is all right as long as it stays up, so it can keep whatever position you want it to be in. The cape looks good. I love the wrinkles. I love it when they put wrinkles like that in there. It looks more real. Great look on the face. The other version of this had a different belt on it. I think it had more a dark color in it, black, which I think probably would have looked better just so it would stand out more, but it still looks good. I know this is part of the character. I don't care for these on the knees like that. Looks like bats, but that's me. The gauntlets look really good. I mean, they look pretty killer. I have to say, I absolutely don't mind this figure at all. It looks pretty good. I do like the chest logo. Something about that. I don't really have too many complaints about, the logo, the chest pieces. I always think they look pretty cool. Excuse me. Take a drink of my RC. He comes with a batarang. This is pretty cool. Looks like it's got clay on it. From Clayface. Which is a pretty cool detail. I don't know if you can see it on there, but it does have some brown on it. Like on the end, like it stuck in. I wonder if there's a place on him that this would stick. That would be cool. Like, like it threw it in him. But he comes with this batarang, and he comes with the grappling gun, which is pretty good. Pretty detailed, really. Like always, McFarlane. Now, couple things I noticed that when I opened the package, none of these characters, which I can understand, Clayface, but none of them have display stands. Every figure you ever open from McFarlane's got display, a stand to set your figure up. So, so it don't fall over. So that's kind of shitty. But, I'll live. But I don't know what the deal was with that. But maybe they just didn't feel like, adding them in there. And it didn't come with any cards. They always come with usually always come with a card of each character. I mean, that would have been cool. Yeah, I like that. I do. I mean, I still like the character. I mean, everything looks good. I mean, the gun seems like it's a little too big for him, but, you know, I mean, look how small his hand is compared to it. But, you know, that's fine with me. Pretty cool. It does kind of suck you don't have, like, interchangeable hands or something. I mean, because I think this is an Amazon exclusive, I think. So usually you got some extra stuff with it, or it's like it didn't really come with anything. It's like they just pulled shit off the shelf, and hell, I can't even get this to stick in his hand. You have to hold it all sideways and shit. He's all gangsta. But there's Batman Rebirth right there. It's not bad. It's pretty cool. Me personally think I like the darker suit, but that's me. I mean, this still looks good. They could have shadowed it up a little bit, you know, where the muscles and stuff's at, but you can still see it. Hell, it still serves its purpose. It's still Batman. It still looks pretty good. I mean, he looks like he does kind of look more true to what I've seen. So, I mean, like in the movies, in the comics, you know. But let's move on. Let's do Batgirl next, or Batwoman. My bad. I've probably been sitting here saying Batgirl. She's pretty weak-legged. I mean, her leg. I mean, look how easy that is to move. I mean, how often is that the case? Normally, you're damn near breaking the knees off to. She's double jointed. She'd kick her own ass. That's for sure. I personally haven't seen a whole. I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds out there, but me, I haven't seen a whole lot of Batgirls or Batwomen. Sorry, figures. Man, that's really loose. Anyway, this was one reason why I bought it. Besides Clayface, because that Clayface looks pretty righteous, kick ass, but also Batwoman. You know, I was like, I have to buy that because that just looks really. She looks really good. I really like how that cape looks. I think the cape looks really, really sharp for sure. Especially, it looks like it's kind of blowing off to the side. She looks pretty mean in the face, though. Chest logo looks good. Belt looks really good. I do notice that, and I can see it. I heard somebody talking about it the other day. I was watching a video, and it looks like the body was from a different figure. You know, how they recycle body, you know, the bodies, the castings and stuff. But you can see, you know, here's her boots, and here's whose ever boots these were. Same with the arms. Here's her gloves, and then theirs ended up here. So that's a little weird. But, you know, it don't kill it. I mean, it still looks really good. Her hair looks awesome. Of course, anybody's hair looks awesome to me. But, yeah. Looks really, really good. I'm not disappointed in this. This was, like I said, this was one figure I really wanted. I thought she looked really good. Plus, I like redheads. She comes with a grappling gun, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice looking. I kind of wish they would, same with him, I wish they had both hands open so you could, you know, put both things in there. It's almost like the damn hands weren't made to fit this stuff in it. But I really wish they came with display stands, just because, I mean, Batman seems to stand alright, but I can definitely see her falling eventually. So, just because her leg's so weak. There you go. She's ready to go now. And she comes with a Batarang as well, and it's got clay on it too. You can see it really good on this one. The other one just didn't stand out as well, but it was on there. So that's pretty cool, really. That's a cool detail to put in there. Because I'm sure they expect you to, since you got all three of these, I'm sure they probably expect you to display them together, I'm guessing. So I'm sure other people probably want to display them, in other areas of their collection, but I can see them doing that just because you got them together. Now for the big boy. Clayface. You won't believe how heavy this thing is. It's cool. Look at him. Would you look at it? Would you? Oh. Yeah, top heavy. Put your arms down so you can stand up. Now, I have seen this Clayface. Look at the size of that thing compared to my hand. I have seen this Clayface around in other places before, and I did want one. He's a really, really cool Clayface. If you look all over his body, he's got little faces. Like here on the side, he's got a face. Let's see here. There's faces on his back, here and here. I'm sure there's other areas of schnizzle everywhere. There's looks like a hand, an arm there, kinda. I'm assuming that's what that is. That's what it looks like. On his elbow, look at that. That's cool. Face there. So this is really a badass Clayface for sure. Yeah, he's got him on his arms. I don't know if I showed that already. I don't think so. But yeah, they're all over the place. Down on his back of his leg. So he's pretty mean looking. Yeah, I like it. I like that Clayface. But I do, like I said, I do like this Clayface. But my favorite is still animated series. You just can't go wrong with the animated series. And this was, McFarlane did really good on this. And, he's got all his accessories, the axe, the ball and chain, which this guy should have had something like that. That would have been cool, just to have something different to put on there, to put, on his arm or on his persons. It doesn't mean I'm disappointed. I mean, it still looks really, really good. Excuse me. But, yeah. I like how his teeth are all jacked. His teeth are all jacked up. His eyes look pretty mean, pretty badass. I absolutely am not disappointed in this purchase. Just by the weight and the size of this guy. He's a beast. And like I said, I wanted her anyway. and you just can't go wrong with Batman. But do you think? I think she's. Would I mean he seems awfully small compared to her. Do you think that they would be around the same size, or would he be bigger? I mean, we always think of Batman. I know Michael Keaton's short. I'm short, but there's days I think I'm Batman. So, would you think that they would be? He would have to be bigger because everybody thinks Batman being like 6 foot something. But look how much bigger he is. I should look that up, but not right now. But yeah, this was a really good purchase. So I'd suggest if you want one, get out there and get you one. I'm sure they're still out there. Yeah, I'm not disappointed in it at all. There's not. I mean, have you really heard me say anything that I'm disappointed about, except maybe Two-Face with his unpainted coin that was in his hand? That was the only thing I've been disappointed in. I still love the figure, you know. One of my favorites. So this is I just can't believe all the detail that is in this damn thing. All these faces and shit. That was a really good idea. It really was. I mean, this is a more mean version than that, you know, than the animated series, but that's still the coolest figure that I've had. I mean, this one's cool shit, but right next to that Goliath from Gargoyles, that figure's fucking, that's just neat. Alright, I want to ramble on here forever. So this is it's going to be it on this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get out there and get you one. Everybody like, subscribe, and peace out, and be good.